Hello everyone. Today I am really excited to share with you this recipe. I tried it out obviously before I'm recording this video, and this is going to be the best Spanish rice that you've ever tasted, and we're going to make it with 2 ingredients, and we're going to make it in 13 minutes. And this is just absolutely gorgeous. And then of course we're going to freeze dry it, and we'll reconstitute it and do a taste test on it there. But here's how simple the recipe is. First, let's open up the Foodi. 2 cups of long grain white rice. And we're going to go rinse that in the sink very well. Rinse it very well. I'll be back in a second. Okay, we've rinsed that very well. We're going to dump those 2 cups of rinsed rice into the Foodi. Then we got 1 16-ounce jar of paste chunky salsa. Don't try anything else. Trust me on this. Paste chunky salsa, and I got the medium heat, and you'll find that that's spicy enough, I think. So 1 16-ounce jar into the Foodi. And what I have here is 2 cups of water to go with my 2 cups of rice. But we're going to put some in this jar here and get rid of all the contents in the jar. Okay, add the 2 cups of water. Give that a stir. Put our pressure lid on the Foodi. Power on. Pressure cook high for 3 minutes and press start. Now, isn't that the easiest Spanish rice you've ever made? Wait till you see how it comes out. It's delicious. So this will build up pressure. Once it builds up pressure, it'll cook for 3 minutes. Then it will turn off and it will start counting up, and we're going to let that naturally release for 10 minutes. So a total of 13 minutes. But right now it'll build up pressure and cook for 3 minutes. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Okay, it's coming up on the end of the 3 minutes. It did take a couple minutes to get up the pressure. And there, it is done with the pressure cooking, and now we are just going to leave that set and it'll start counting up. When that shows 10 minutes, we'll open her up and tray it up. So I'll see you in 10 minutes. Okay, we are coming up on the 10-minute mark. There we have it. Been 10 minutes, so we'll go ahead and power that off. And now we will open the vent and let the rest of the pressure go. Okay, pressure is released. The button is down, so we can open her up. Oh, let me tell you, that smells good. Now we'll just give it a little stir. Oh man, this is looking so delicious. But I'm going to let you be the judge of that. Check this out. Check that out. Does that look good or what? Now if you had a large machine, I have a medium. That mixture would probably fill a large tray. I don't know, I've never had a large tray. But as it sits, I have plenty left over for me to have a nice lunch. So, there you have it. I'm going to do one more tray. Then we'll get this in the freezer, or frozen solid. then into the freeze dryer, and next time you see it, we'll be taking her out. I'll see you then. And there you go. The magic of YouTube videos is I can show you this 1 second after I prepped it. So that's 36 hours later in the freeze dryer. What we have here is my Spanish rice, and I did some grilled chicken on my barbecue grill, and then I just sliced them in thin slices, and we're going to package those together. So first thing I want to do is take these, and we're going to weigh this. Let me get a tear on that. Okay. All right. That weighs 520 grams. So let's get my calculator out. So that is 65 grams because I want 8 pouches. So all we need to do is take that off, put that on, we'll tear that, and put 65 grams in there. Alright, there's 65. Alright, so we'll do that 6 more times and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Now for this, I just need to divide these up into about 8 different servings. I'm not going to be too precise on that. These, I don't know the size, they're like 5 mil thick, probably about a pint. I bought them a long time ago and we're just using those to get rid of them. Okay, so we got a pouch of rice, a pouch of chicken, and I am going to open my O2 absorbers and move this stuff out of the way so I can heat seal these. And we are going to put 1 O2 in the rice, that's 300 cc's. 1 O2 in the chicken, 300 cc's. We're going to seal the chicken. Put it in the rice and seal the rice. I do a double seal on that. So, 1 in the rice and 1 in the chicken. And I will see you when I get this all packaged up. And we'll do a nice taste test. And there you have it. There's 8 of the pouches. Let me get these put out of the way and we'll open one up and do a taste test. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, let's dig into this. Let me tell you about this pouch I'm using here. This is the double meal pouch from topmylar.com. They do a single meal pouch and a double meal pouch, and what I find is the single meal is perfect for a single meal with one item in it. But I wanted to add the chicken to this, so I had to go for the larger double meal pouch. And they are doing a promotion. If you order $50 or more and use the promotion code Bibs, B-I-B-S, as in John and Bibs, but B-I-B-S, you'll save $5 on orders over $50, which is a really good deal. So let's get this open. Take out my chicken. Take out my O2 absorber. There's my rice. Now, I think you'll agree that that rice just came out beautiful from the Ninja Foodi, so I am going to be careful on how much water I put in here, because I don't want soggy rice. One, two. Right now I have 3/4 of a cup of rice in there, and we're going to see what that comes out like. We'll lock that shut. Let that lay down, sit in the rice. Sit in the water. The rice sit in the water. I wonder if I can tear this 5 mil. Yeah. Take out my O2 absorber. And this one we're not as concerned about, because we're going to drain off the excess water. So I'm just going to put all that water in there, or at least until the chicken's covered. Yeah. Seal that up. These I'm not as trusting on the Ziploc seal as I am of the Top Mylar. I think these were an off Amazon brand. So we're going to let that sit for 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, that's been a couple of minutes. Let's open her up, give it a stir, see what it's looking like in there. Looking pretty good. Okay. Zip it locked shut again. Open up that bottom pouch a little bit. Let it sit in that water. And I'm not going to do anything with the chicken. We'll just let that sit for another 2 minutes and then we'll dig in and see what it tastes like. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Okay, that's been a further 2 minutes. Open it up. Give it another stir. It looks like it's absorbed very well. Now the beauty of these meal pouches is we can drain this chicken and we could dump the chicken in here and eat it straight out of the pouch. So in a survival situation or camping or whatever, you could just eat right from the pouch and not have to dirty up a dish. But we like to tray it up for you to see here on the John and Bibs channel. So let's put this on the plate. I think that looked about right for the water. Let's take our chicken. Let's drain the water, excess water off of that. Ooh, the pouch is hot. Alright, Let's tray that up. A little bit of chicken there. A little bit of chicken there. Okay, we got our thumbnail and everything. So let's dig in. Very good. God, I love that. That is really good. The chicken is good. Kinda. Probably because I overcooked it, I think, to be safe on the temperature side, because it's a little bit dry. It's not dry as in crunchy dry, not rehydrated dry. It's just a little bit dry of the meat, see? I mean, it's rehydrated. Could do with a little bit of barbecue sauce on that, I think. But the video is about the Spanish rice. And that came out beautifully. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. Have you ever made Spanish rice? I mean, what gave me the idea is in my much younger days, when I was married, we lived on rice-a-roni and hamburger helper. I think I've told you that before, in our poorer days. And one of my favorites rice-a-ronis was the Spanish rice, and you added like a can of tomatoes to it. And that was one of my favorites. But this is much better. Full of flavor. I don't think you can go wrong with that chunky salsa paste. I definitely wouldn't go with the mild on that, because this medium has just right about a kick. I mean, you could go hot, but that might be a little bit too much. Well, I'm going to enjoy this off camera. I hope you guys try this one. If nothing else, cut the recipe in half. Use a half a jar of the paste chunky salsa, 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water, half a jar of paste chunky salsa, and try that in your Ninja Foodi. The cooking times would be the same: 3 minutes cooking, 10 minutes natural release, and see if you don't like that rice. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then if you like it, freeze dry it, because it comes out very nice freeze dried. That is so good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you next time, and I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.